breakfast for me and Zach. I got a genuine Walboro carburetor for a Husqvarna 372 knockoff. So I think this is Pimp My Chainsaw episode 2. But we'll see what the day gets us into. How about that? Alrighty, so I'll catch you when I'm at Zach's house with this new non-running skid steer. So we'll see. What do you think of that exhaust?
I don't know. She's nuts. You're gonna make Watkins jealous, dude. He don't got one of these fancy ones.
I was gonna bring the 500i too because you haven't ran that thing, but I just didn't have enough hands. Look at this new unit though.
Let's see if we can get it started.
Yeah, sure.
Put the battery in it, so let's see if she starts, dude. Oh, you know what? I gotta put the belt back on. The alternator. I took that off. I was waiting to see if Colin had a new one.
Gotcha. Does this thing got heat?
No.
Oh.
It's just an enclosed cap, but we'll give it to one of the crackheads.
I don't know how true this is. Somebody on the internet will correct me. A 90s GMC or Chevy key, it might even be 80s, but an old Chevy's key will start this.
Probably, but now we got an official branded Bobcat key.
I have a Bobcat key. He also gave me a Kubota key, and I want to say a Yanmar key. Oh, so I could go steal all your equipment now.
Oh, yeah, I mean, for free, dude?
I know. You can't beat that.
No, so I gotta put a belt and an alternator on it and do some wiring. The coolant bottle's full of ice, so I mean it's cold. You know, it's got coolant, it's cold, but
that means it's got water in it if it's ice, yeah. Zach. Oh, the 6.7's back too. He blew the transmission up in it.
Ranger's transmission and steering box is going.
Steering box?
The steering pump. Every time I...
Oh yeah, that whines. They all do that. That's a Ranger thing.
I was gonna actually, while we're thinking about it,
should probably check the fluid. Yeah, that might be a good idea.
I think next week on our redneck journey,
yeah,
we're gonna smash my new Rolex.
Jesus.
I don't know. What do you think about that?
Yeah. So Zach bought a Rolex and he's dying to be stupid with it on the internet.
I think we should just smash it.
So
run it over with like something.
You still got the steamroller?
I do.
Yo. Okay.
Just for shits and giggles, I think we should.
Yeah, Zach and I are gonna try to take this content thing really, really serious this year.
What is this? Power steering fluid, huh? Huh?
Well.
Oh yeah, that's why she's whining.
Do you need to start this thing to check the transmission fluid, right?
Yeah, they should be running.
Do you have the key in it?
No.
We'll check it dry then, not running. I don't know if that's gonna. I don't even know where the fuck dipstick is on this thing. I own this truck. That's probably not good.
Oh, I'm gonna need more power steering. Maybe not.
Remember last time we tried to tune this thing, we couldn't? Yeah. It wouldn't even hold a tune. I guess that's super common for these Chinese carburetors. I've always had crap luck, but that's how you tune a chainsaw, so.
Don't try this at home.
Yeah, we're professionals. Dude, you got like a brand new set of tires on this thing.
Dude, it came, dude, I don't know. I put money into it. It's got new parts in the back too. Like that's what we were saying.
Kubota engine?
Yeah.
I know it's diesel. It looked Kubota.
Yeah.
This is a snazzy little unit.
It's only got 800 hours on it.
Dude, come on.
It needs a bath. Like, wipe right off.
Original paint too?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's a fucking collector's item now.
What I'm thinking, wire wheel the wheels, wire wheel the back, get rid of the orange, green to match the loader.
The
Yep.
Good.
Another backyard paint job. But yeah, so this is Zach's new unit. So I was gonna throw these felling dogs on this 592, but I ordered the non-captive bar nut, and these are captive bar. So that means like they stay in the clutch cover when you take the clutch cover off. They're just not loose bolts. So those are not gonna work. I'm gonna have to order another set of those. But I'm gonna be discussing also the title of this video. It says free skid steer. Skid steer was technically free. Zach didn't pay any money for it, so that is true. He just traded some work for it. I mean, obviously we do landscaping professionally, so he had one of his customers, instead of giving him cash, give him that. And he was told it needed a hydraulic line and a battery, and it didn't run at the time. The dude didn't want to mess with it, so Zach went and had a towing company drag it to his house. We threw a battery in it that day. The alternator started smoking, so it was a Saturday. We couldn't go get a new alternator because Bobcat was closed, and we weren't trying to cross-reference anything with Napa or nothing like that. So Monday he went and got an alternator, threw that in, started it up. He got it to start that day, so we did know it ran, but it stopped smoking once we threw the alternator in and held the charge, so that's good. As for the hydraulic line that they said it needed, he couldn't find one leaking, so we're gonna go through, eventually get oil, filters, all of that happy horse stuff to go and service that thing and make it run nice and be operable. If we find the hydraulic leak, then we'll fix that, but he has no cash into that other than the cash he spends on parts, so it's pretty good deal. And then he was also talking about smashing a Rolex too in this video. He's into watches, he's got a couple of watches, and he thinks it'd be a cool video idea to see how durable a Rolex is. I don't know. If that's something you guys want to see, let us know, and we'll maybe smash a Rolex. But and then we also were tuning knockoff Chinese 372 XP chainsaw in this video. I threw a genuine carburetor in that. I lost the footage for that, so you guys didn't get to see that, but I already know for a fact I'm gonna get some comments saying get a real chainsaw and that's a piece of junk, whatever. That's a toy for me. I bought that to mess around with it, mod the exhaust, port it, polish it, throw some Husqvarna parts at it. I've got multiple real actual chainsaws that we actually like use for work. I'm not gonna go bring that to a job and cut stuff with it because they're not reliable like these are. But I've got probably 10 saws, so that's the least of my worries is that Chinese one. That was a toy to mess around with. So with that being said, we're gonna end this here.